At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their clothes or their effort on the floor. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our side. And now the New York Knicks starters. Harris is out there with James. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Okafor. And it's Arenas in at the point guard. And for the Rockets, you've got Malik Monk. Josh Green is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Irving. And it's Bassey in at the center. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Arenas. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Back to Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Okafor with a screen on Monk. Here's Arenas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Arenas with it. Now guarded by Monk. Arenas can't hit. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Arenas. And Irving pulls it down.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. LeBron with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And LeBron throws. It down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Monk against Arenas. On the wing, James. Harris outside. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Daniels. The Rockets pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Arenas. And slam dunk by Arenas.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Arenas. And the rejection by Giannis. James, the pass to Daniels. LeBron with a screen on Monk. Back to James. Goes up with it again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You'll never see LeBron get lazy on the glass. I mean, he's always in there grinding, doing work, trying to get it done on the boards.
Curry's checked in for the Knicks. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Curry isn't just a lights out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate the report. And the rejection by LeBron.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Arenas misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
Screen by Giannis. Monk for three. Looking to end the run. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Cassell. Good. Nice job down low.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He has 5. 6 to shoot. Wiggins with it. Now defended by Exum. Pulls up. High post. And Bamba pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get... Mini looks better from that range.
Curry kicks to Bamba. Pass to Exum. Back to Bamba. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
A floater. Terry grabs the board. Here's Podziemski. No scoring in this one. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. A wide open look here for Terry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 3-point Knicks lead. Curry from deep three-point land. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Cassell is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Bamba in at the 5. On defense, Houston. It's a 3-point game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry against Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Podziemski with it, now defended by Exum. 14 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 9 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Shot clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for the Rockets. Malik Monk comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And a switcher also for New York. Eibel's checked in. Pass to Exum. Bamba, a screen on Irving. Here's Exum. Missed inside. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here is Clark. He's covered by Cassell. Clark controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Exum. New York, no good that time either. Houston leading by 3. Down low, here's Bassett. Pass to Wiggins. Houston needs to get a shot. Clark for 3. Here's Bassett. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Bassett's got his first 2 points of the night. Knicks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry's shot is good.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Cassell with the screen on Monk. Pulls it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Clark, and Josh Green subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. A different look for New York. Houston in the lead. Antetokounmpo dishes to Green. Houston moving it around. Pass to Irving. LeBron with the block. Arenas against Monk. That evens the score. He's got 8. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Teams absorbing hits on the drive.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Pass to Green and stolen by Harris. Here's Arenas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
The Rockets making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Giannis inside. Covered by LeBron. Kick out to Giannis. The Rockets with another miss. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Monk against Arenas. Another shot. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Will it go? 1:14 left in the first half, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
They get it back. Harris a screen on Green. James with it. Out guarded by Giannis. They get the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Chalk up 2 there. Arenas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Podziemski. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Rockets pull it in. Monk outside. Giannis outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steph. I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit your turnovers?
You look at film, but it's just about an in-game situation. It's just analyzing the situation and take care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving it to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
Yeah, when you don't turn the ball over.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, one and all.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope. Yep. They keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving is out there with Monk. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Bassey in at the center position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And it's Arenas with the jam.
And some little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the...
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And that one's good, Bassey.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Knicks trail by 3. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And he gets it to go.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Monk against Arenas. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Emeka Okafor.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. No good from Arenas.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
James, the pass to Okafor. Arenas kicks to Okafor. And it's Irving with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Now Antetokounmpo, he's got 9. And he dunks it right on Emeka Okafor. Holy smokes.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Giannis. He's got 11. It's rebounded by New York. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Arenas up top. Monk defending. Okafor with a screen on Monk. Arenas passes to Okafor. Out to Harris. Launches it. Giannis grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yes, that goes in.
Now, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Monk against Arenas.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Wiggins is checked in for Josh Green. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Curry's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Irving kicks to Monk. On the wing, Wiggins.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And New York making a change here. Jackson's checked in. They get it back. Cassie. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Okafor. It's rebounded by Houston. Monk outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Houston moving the ball around. Irving, good.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Okafor with a screen on Monk. Curry passes to Okafor. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. New York calls timeout. Exum is checked in for Daniels. 1:49 left to play here in the third. Exum sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Exum. Launches a three. It's Clark with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Curry. Bamba setting the pick for Curry. And the Knicks miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Curry with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Harris. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Down his high post. Harris is there. Snatched up. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Curry from three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 22 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 17. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets leading by 17. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Daniels. Okafor out there with LeBron James. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Harris in at the three. Here's James. Great focus from LeBron. Hits it and still gets it to go.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Clark against Okafor. With the shot. Clark dishes to Wiggins. Here's Irving. And Okafor with the block. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
To the paint, stolen. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Irving with a clean look. The Rockets again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Rockets.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Another miss by Houston.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Okafor. Gasol comes in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Daniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
LeBron kicks it over to Arenas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. At the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Bamba. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Gasol. And he can't hit the second. Rockets leading by 9. To the inside. Irving kicks to Clark. The Rockets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And taken away by Arenas. Curry outside. It's good from long range. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And Okafor with the block. So for the Rockets, Charles Massey, he's checked in for Clark. Giannis comes in for Thomas. And it's Green in for Aaron Wiggins. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Curry. Arenas. And it's Arenas with the...
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Irving gets to Monk. There's the pick to end the cold streak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Arenas. It's rebounded by Houston. They led by as many as 18 points. Giannis outside. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
You can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills. Really looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That free throw good from Daniels. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Knicks. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
With the step back. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Okafor with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Houston.
Timeout, timeout.
Leading by 5. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things... squared away with his team. And New York making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Left side, Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Harris against Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
On its way from Curry for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Monk outside. Back to Irving. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. And Bamba pulls it down. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Curry has it in the corner. At the elbow, it's Bamba. Back to Curry. James outside. Over onto Kumbo. New York, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Offensive rebound. Knicks on offense, trailing by 10. And a deep three from Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
All right, David, thanks so much. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific
doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. Popping this, I'm doing my popping this, I'm doing my dance. Doing my dance. Doing my